Hello everyone, welcome back to another prepared V5 video. As you can see, GSX has been updated since the last video, and we have our fancy, I don't know, custom images for catering and jetways and baggage handling back, and the stairs. Yeah, so all these are back and able to use in V5 of prepared. And anything that isn't back, I think, is forgot what it's called. Totally forgot what it's called now. It's like the gate number on the jetway. I don't think they're working yet, but very few amount of airports use that, and that's mainly in America, so that doesn't matter. But we've got ANA catering. Not sure why. I thought I requested Japan Airlines, yeah, so for the ground handling, but ANA for the catering. It didn't ask me what catering I wanted, so oh well. Let's get inside the cockpit and let's get this flight up and running, shall we? So let's get the battery on, and actually I need to go and cold and dark, I think, should just have ground power turned on. I could make my own thingy. My own panel save, I guess. Okay. Prime mix and the power on. Good. I'm not too sure what you should have, because this connects it, obviously in this diagram, because he connects to here. Does this power go back up? Like that? On the secondary external power, would it be better to have that just on? Because it splits out to both. I don't know. These are generators. I guess these all just... Well, these make power because they're generators, aren't they? So does that. So I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't actually do a very good diagram, but okay, right. So ADIUs will line that batteries on, so that can go to arm on the emergency lights. That's all good. Seatbelt signs off for now. We have to step off fuel. Nav light can go on. Packs to auto. Reset fans are on. Catering's done, so we can go and close up those doors. We go to the payload page. And put in our 0 fuel weight. What we're looking for. Payload. There we go. So 0 fuel weight on our flight today. We are 205.4. This flight, yes, I just said that. I think I kind of rushed a few things. Did I even say that? I didn't actually technically say that we were flying Japan Airlines and we're flying the 777. I didn't even say where we're flying to or where we are. That's where we are, and we're off to Hong Kong. You probably already know that from the thumbnail and the title, or if you're one of the first time viewers and didn't actually read the title and want to start watching the video straight away, then well, there you go. So we're at Tokyo. This is the really expensive one on Sim Market. It's like 40 something euros. I've done a live stream departing from this airport, and now this is a video departing from this airport, and I just want to make use of the scenery because it was quite a lot of money. So it's actually really good scenery, but it's just, yeah, it's not worth the 40 euros, 45 euros or something, but it's still good. But yes, we're flying to Hong Kong. 169 people on board in the economy class, sorry, and 22 in business, and 6 in first class, which is 197 people. Put that in there. I need to open up the doors, I just remembered. The cargo. And the fuel, so total fuel on board is also cold and dark. Shouldn't have that much fuel. It's only a short flight. It's just under 4 hours. No, it's just... What is the flight time? Yeah, just under 4 hours. 3 hours 48 estimated, which we can. Okay, we can't do that just yet. We'll do the 8 cars later. Oh, I can put it down here though. So, RJ, what's the J with JTT to Hong Kong. Airspace time departure is, let's go 01, let's go 15 minutes from now, 10. Airline ID for Japan Airlines, or JAL, it's JL. Airspace time en route, 3 hours 48. And yeah, JAL, 6 something? No, 29. JAL 29 is our flight number. We'll connect that up. So you guys can go to 2000. That actually can go on, and we go to the Unicom on our frequency there. So if anyone's flying around here, we all know about it. FMC. That is at the next page. I went too far. RJ, I keep feeling what J is. RJTT for Tokyo. And then, yeah, stand 154? Maybe 145. And that can go in there. Departure runway, I don't know about that just yet. We'll leave it empty and we'll go to the departure and arrival page that selects our runway. Once I know what I want to do. Route request. Because it knows what we're flying because of the A cars. It can just find the route in the PMDG route folder for this, for just these airports. Like so, and we'll load it up. And also what we can also load is
only for 315 airborne at 4,500 kilometers from Alpha 280, following backward to Alpha departure. Haneda traffic.
Okay, so that's the route in. If you want to fly the same route as me, then there you go. Just pause the video and enter that in. I guess the route, but it doesn't bring the flight number over from. It comes. Activate execute. Perfect. We'll reject that because I don't like the reserves it gives me. Zero fuel, double click that in. We've got the fuel on board, so I'll get the seatbelt signs on. Final reserve. 6.2 tons of fuel. We'll initially be cruising a 360. Apparently we're stepping up to a waypoint called Koshi. Now, is that quite early on into our route? Let's see if it is. No, it's not. I don't know why we're stepping. I think we're just going to go for it and go straight up to 360. Like we shouldn't. Yeah, we're going to burn fuel. We're going to be just about to make 380. I see why it's done that, okay. Cruise cost index is 80, then yeah, step size 0. So go straight to 380. We'll be able to make it by the time we burn that amount of fuel. Yes, departure and arrival. So if we go and look at the wind here, Tokyo, it is live weather, and this is the actual time for me in real life. It's 12:24. Midday, just gone. And as I showed earlier, the time in the sim, it's way earlier than this. Because the real world operates at this time of day. It's kind of hard to do that time of day flight. What is going on? That's also a bug. Even though we've got all of our lovely things back, it says the baggage is completely random. You see a sort of GN over there and weird stuff, so that's a bug for now, but anyway. Yes, so the wind right now is 090 at 10 knots, so it's pretty strong. It's coming in directly from the east. And there isn't much. I guess we could take off runway 04, as it says down there. There is a 05, which is way too far from us. Don't know if 04 is typically used for departures. It would be nice because 04 is just here. The start is right there, so it'd be a nice short taxi. I don't know what what the real world would do, but to be fair, it's quite a nice quick out of here departure. Quick out of here, good English. So departure is available out of this runway. It looks like the route that I selected off SimBrief was actually kind of wrong. It doesn't really have a departure ready for it. So we're going to have to delete some waypoints, but the Laxus 3 departure is what we do. I don't know if this is clever, no. So our first waypoint we can just ignore. So this Uraga. and we'll clear off the double Laxas, LAX A's, and then that's the wrong thing. So we'll get Cagna and put it there. So then we keep this restriction at the waypoint, and that's our departure, and we can load up the wind data then. Execute that, and I can go back to the takeoff page, or not, go to the perf page and thrust limit page, there we go. And descent forecast, we'll put that in. And I also just saw we've got transition altitude to put in. And at this airport, the transition altitude is, I don't know, 14,000 feet. We'll put that in, like so. Right, this can go to the next page. We'll go and program in our departure or takeoff power. The runway heading for runway 04 is 042. Get the VORs on. Turn that to come out of data traffic. VOR data 40 traffic terrain. That's bouncing around. That's annoying. Right, performance, copy FMC data. It's dry outside. The winds is 090 at 10 knots, as we said. Bring this over here. Actually, this doesn't go when I click on it. Oh, it does. It wasn't earlier when I was just viewing around. Oh well. I'll put it over here then. So 090 at 10 knots. It's 24 degrees Celsius. And QNH is 1018. We'll begin with a D rate of 2. See if we can take off with that, and if not, then 1 D rate, or no D rate. Optimum on the flaps, Pax Auto, and that can go to Auto too. Just realised that says 530 down there, and the reason why it says 530 is because it is in pounds. Let's bring this to kilograms and Celsius, so the EFB is in the correct, one thing. Correct English. There we go. Calculate that. And yeah, we can do D-Rate 2, set temp to 45. And those are our B speeds, and we bring up the FMC view here, so we can look at the EFB at the same time. So D-Rate 2, 45. Flat, that's for flat 15. Double click the CG. Put in the winds, 79010. No slope, and it is 24 degrees. Then these V speeds should, yep, they're bang on the same. Perfect. So V1 142, rotate 146, and V2 is 154, which we'll put in here. Checklist. So pre-flight checklist, we need to test our oxygen masks. There's only us on board today, so that works. Flight instruments heading is giving us a 157. Yeah. And then need to do the altimeter, so we need to set the QNH, put that into the right mode, and it is 1018. So that's reading us 40, 40, and 40. Perfect. Parker brake. Let me just move my stuff around so things don't glitch out. On engine start, and that's good. Flight deck door is closed and locked. Initial climb out of this departure, we'll set it to 9k. So, got the flight directors on as well on the NF VNAV. Takeoff speeds we went through. CD pre-flight checklist is complete. We can also go over to the airport map now. You can see there's 04. So when we get a pushback, we're going to be facing east. Well, not east, because that's it's backwards. We'll be facing west. Is there like a north up? There you go. Ah, but it doesn't center. There we go. Ugh, what? Is it centering or when I zoom? I don't know what's going on. That's a bit broken on the north up. But yes, well, there we go. So pushback facing the west, southwest-ish. And then it'll taxi up Papa 7 by the looks of it. And then this looks like a Bravo 1, I'm guessing. And we'll do a full-length departure and a Bravo 1. Out of 04, sorry. Yeah, the north up in the centre on aircraft doesn't work very well. Whoops. PMDG? Yeah, Bravo 1, there you go. I'm going to turn off that EFB over there. Don't want it. Don't use it. Maybe one day when there's connected flight deck, that'd be nice. Taxi takeoff is complete. Well, after takeoff, we'll just follow the SID out of here. Nothing special. And the beacon light we won't turn on just yet because there's still ground crew around. I'm gonna get confused when we put the beacon light on. They think they're gonna get it. I'm speaking too fast. They're gonna think they're gonna get sucked into the engine, which I don't want. After cargo's done, passengers I have loaded on. I keep saying when passengers board the aircraft that they load on, as if they have no soul. No, yeah, they're on the aircraft. That's all good. And the baggage now is basically finished. So, closes all the doors once that starts to go down. There we go, close all. And we can arm all the doors. And that's good, those will just shut in due course. Right, let's get the APU powered up. And let's prepare for pushback and departure. And there goes the jetways. Technically, we'll be losing ground power at the moment, but because, luckily, it's just PMDG, it'll stay on. Because if you look here, it says ground power type jetway plugs. Once the APU is up and running, which you'll be able to see down here,
we're ready for pushback.
We'll get going, get the beacon light on. That's before taxi checklist. We'll get on the engine page so we can monitor the startup.
Locking gear.
Just waiting for the nose right. Well, for the APU even. And then I can set nose right. Or can I select it before APU starts? I've forgotten actually. Ah, there we go. Yeah, nose right. But now it's just saying remove all chocks and stuff. But I can't do that until we've got power. Ah, there we go. Literally as soon as I check to see what it's doing, it's ready. So it's on the power. There we go. Perfect. So we can remove all the chocks, which will remove the ground power, which technically has already been removed, but we go to the UI status page so we can see our flight time and things like that. Okay, make sure no one's taxiing around us. No, we are good. Let's move the parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
We've got the hydraulics on, got the fuel pumps on as well. We won't have any fuel in the centre. And those can go to auto and on. Start engine number 2, start the block time, and set the fuel control to the run position. I love the new 777 update when the engine spinners got higher resolution textures. It's going to stay quiet as we listen. Superb. Start number 1. Not only did they update the textures on the engine, PMDG, I'm pretty sure they've redone the GE90 115B sounds as well, which is this engine type. Not sure what's going on with the painted spinner here, but it's way off. This livery is by Indie Builds and they get quite detailed sometimes, so I don't know if this is a PMDG texture or an Indie Builds texture. Either way, it's crazy. What's this side like at full speed? Yeah, it looks like the engine spinner's gonna fall off. Park brake set. A weird engine bug sound. There we go. Okay, we got both engines start. Generators are on, AP can go off, and we can operate the flight control check. So, full left on the aileron, flaperons, and the other way around. That's good. And then elevator all the way down and up. Perfect. Rudder for left, central for right, and neutral. Perfect. We're currently at trim 4, we want to get to 5.25. Let's move the trim up. There we go. And then set the flap to flap 15. Perfect. Checklist. Anti-ice not needed. Recall is just the TGAS warning. Auto brake, RTO. Flight control's been checked, and we're waiting for the ground equipment to clear off. Yes, bugger off you. I think this is our estimated time of departure. We've just passed now, actually, so not too bad. Won't be too late.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Okay. Left is clear, right is clear, and I can just tick that off before takeoff checklist is complete as well. Goodbye. We'll have a good trip, thank you. Now, this type of tug, the guy has to walk to it, so we'll just wait a bit longer. This spark and breaker, we'll just creep up on them. Alright, they should be off now. Yeah. Let's get the turn off lights and tax light on. And now we're moving. Perfect. Slowly and steadily crawling our way over. This is Bravo 2, like kind of straight on, but that is Bravo 2 there. Okay. Runway 04. Take off lights. Taxi light off. Strobe light on. To gas to TARA.
Approaching 04.
Weather radar on. Didn't check if anyone was landing, but that's good. This side, yeah, we're perfect. Let's line up and go. Cabin already, perfect.
On runway 04.
Okay, 50% throttle. Start the timer. It should not have that glitch. Nope. Toga. Looking for 89.3%. First set, airspeed alive. 80 knots. V1. Rotate. We're a long boy, so rotate nice and slowly. Only above 5 degrees. Perfect. It's all the way up now. Positive rate, gear up. It's about 700 feet. We're going to get that first right hand turn. Like so. Pitch just a bit. Let's level out. Let's climb thrust now. Get the APU, AP autopilot on. Just gonna clean up this turn there. There we go. There's the airport back over there. Right dead. No one online. Yeah, flat 5. Flat 1. Oop, I just clicked the wrong button. There we go. Flat 1. That goes to the progress page now. And flap all the way up. And also what can go all the way up is the MCP altitude with cruise, so 380. Perfect. Because we're on climb 2, climb thrust setting, we won't be climbing very fast. Well, as fast as we can, but we kind of still are climbing pretty fast. What's that? That looks awesome. That looks like a bridge that, well, it's half a bridge and half a tunnel. Kind of looks in line with that tunnel. Maybe that's some sort of air conditioning thing. Non-volumetric clouds. Oh, how they look great when you're up close to them. They start dancing with you. Let's bring this heading around. It's 8,000 feet. Okay, that's past 10,000. Where we will turn off the lights. The landing lights. That is. There we go. And then what was it, 14k? Yeah, we'll set standard pressure. This EFB can turn off. Don't need it. Well, not in the cruise at least. Is that like vector data missing or something just there? Interesting. It's a big square. I thought I heard the thrust increase, and it has. Power. One to go until standard pressure. You can see our arrival. So we've got 1600 nautical miles till landing. 453 Zulu, which at the moment I can't really do the maths to work out what that is in in my in the real world time. That's 3.5 hours, sorry. Yeah, 2.5 hours. Okay. Perfect. And that's 9 miles. And 9 tons of fuel on the arrival. Right past that standard pressure mark. There we go. Okay. Well, I hope you guys will enjoy the cinematics, and I'll see you in the descent. Hopefully, we get a nice smooth cruise for the wonderful passengers of this big bird. Alright. through 164. I need to go and bring this down further. It's warning us about the standard pressure. I'm going to quickly set the transition flight level. Sorry if you can hear VATSIM. It's doing something weird. The transition flight level is 110. So, we fly for 3.5 hours, and we're currently on the approach for Hong Kong. The exact approach is the Abbey 3 Alpha, which transitions at Limes or Limes or however that's meant to be pronounced, and will transition into the runway 07 left for arrival, for landing even. It's an ILS approach into Hong Kong. You see it's over there, it's Hong Kong and everything. Yeah, I don't know what, FLA. There's someone online. It's a Cherokee 180. Brad, okay. Sure. Right. Let's go set the QNH, or, well, temporary setter. So, QNH 1009er. So whenever we pass the transition flight level, we can instantly change to the correct pressure. Seatbelt signs are on as well, I turned them on earlier into the descent. Well, the runway is 3,800 meters, and I want to vacate at the end of the runway. So I don't think there's any need to calculate our arrival. If that makes sense. Our landing even, sorry. Because I think with Orbx 1, I know with Orbx 1, oh, did I accidentally put that into the sun? I know with Orbx 1, sorry. That is fine. I don't think I did the after takeoff checklist, no. Okay. Recall, there's nothing there, notes been checked. So we are now setting Orbx. Wow, this turbulence, I feel like it's getting in the way of my touchscreen here. Landing data, so we're going to be doing flap 30 as always at 138 knots, and the minimums is 222. So let's put that to here. It's 222. Okay, and approach briefing is complete. Someone's taking off 079. Nice to see some activity going on at Hong Kong, which is good. Speed reducing. Going past 10k, which will actually put on our landing lights on as well. Right, let's reduce our altitude to 2,000 feet. That's when we should be on the ILS. Once we are on the ILS, we will, 5,000 feet. We'll set 5,000 feet on the MCP. If we have to do a go around, that's what we'll climb to. Yeah, no restrictions obviously before that even. Someone's taking off 07 right, which is fine, and then someone's saying inbound ILS 25 right. The wind right now, if I bring over active sky, is 130 at 4 knots. I mean, it's not going to hurt landing 25, but still, everyone's operating on 07s. It's 30 degrees. That's nice. Since drag requires some drag. This might be that person coming in for 25. Yeah, it is that. That's the person. Who's landing on the same runway as me, but just at the side. So hopefully, when I come in for landing, we're alright. Yeah, altitude to set. got the landing checklist up next. Cool. I wish I can actually use this. Just like move the mouse on there. Because in real life, I don't think this is touchscreen. And this is what you would control. You control the screen with this even. It's like the screen's mouse, I guess you could say. Slowly releasing this rig to see if I need it anymore. Doesn't look like it though. Great. Oh, where's the view? Let's look at the plane. One of the liveries, I think they work really well on some aircraft, and some they don't. Can't tell this plane. I think if that logo was gone, that would look really, really nice. If that was gone now. Yeah, it's quite a nice livery, to be fair. We are creeping up with our speed though. We got a tiny, tiny, tiny weeny bit of speed brake to stop the creeping of the speed. There we go. Okay. Coming up to our penultimate turn, to final. Let's go around the last mountain. There we go. Or not. It's a very shallow turn at the moment. That's more like it. Wow, look how good that water looks. I think that's M-Text. It could be wrong, but I think it's M-Text. Toga Project's M-Text. I think it does do water textures. I think it is. I'll start thinking about slowing down soon. Or now even. We are 14 miles from the runway, but we've still got this I keep forgetting what this leg is. It's base leg, isn't it? When you're 90 degrees to final. Yeah, so 210 knots we'll go down to. And then, once a bit closer, then we'll go down to 180 knots. 180, yeah. We'll do that at about 12 miles to go. That's 210 knots. think I'm at it a bit lower. Maybe not. You should be able to catch up with Glasgow on that line there. He says... Another super long bridge. There's one in Japan, and as you can see, one here in Hong Kong. Right, 180. And what's that, flat one? We'll arm the approach. This aircraft that was landing 25 right has changed to saying on final 07 right. But it's in my T-gas. I think they meant 25 and said 07, and we're about to be on final. Such fun. I'm not decelerating either. That's better. Right, we need to catch the localizer now. Yeah, there we go, perfect. Let's go gear down because we are 8 miles. And we'll go final approach speed, which will be 138 plus 5. Which is 145. Flat 15 on the speed brake. I don't see anyone. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. He's gonna have to log off. He's landing the wrong one. The winds have changed technically. They're now 172 at 4. Which is that a crosswind? I'm gonna log off because I can't be asked to go around because of someone who's actually going different runways and well, someone who took off 07 right, so the majority this runway. Right, let's bring out the flaps, otherwise I'm going to stall the plane. Oh yes, and this goes to 5,000. Okay, landing checklist is complete. Aircraft.
Approaching 07 left.
Not sure what's going on with the water and the edge of the the land. It's probably is due to my like mesh resolution or something. Yeah, I bet it'll look better when we get right up to it. That's the problem.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue. We are a bit high.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Really break that descent rate and float it as always. Hell yeah. reverse is out. I almost greased it, but then yeah, as always, pulled the throttle back too much. And not the throttle, the yoke. Just a tad too much. Other than that, not bad. We weren't so high, but that was... it's fine. Okay, reverse is in. And we're braking. We'll vacate here, which is Alpha 9. And we need to go and find a stand number. November 28, shall we say? Cool. It's actually not very far from here. We will, yeah, straight up here, and then the next right, and we'll be straight in. Right, spoilers in, flaps up, and start the APU. Lights off, text light on, strobe light off, and TCAS to standby, weather radar off. Set the barrow there and turn off the flight director because that gets annoying, and set the auto brake to off. November 28, straight in. Flight time, I left that clock running a little bit, so 3 hours 46, I'm guessing. Let's have a more accurate one. Yeah, 3:46. There we go, flaps up. AP's running. All the lights off except the beacon and the nav. In we come. Actually, let me bring up the camera. Oh, it's going to take forever to load up the little thing, isn't it? Bang on center with the line is what I'm hoping. There we go. I'll just stop when this says stop, and I'll just use this to center myself. Perfect. Park brake set. Hello. And camera light, camera off. So I get my FPS back, and then AP's running, so but engines, seatbelt signs off, hydraulics, fuel pumps. Wait for the engine to shut down quite a bit. So wait, 5% N1. Beacon light off. Progress to boarding. Jetway to left. Alright. Flight time 3:46. Block time 3:57. Nope, wrong way. Doors, disarm all. Open up the cargo doors. I need to go and set the shocks. Jetway, so jetway ground power. Release the parking brake, open up the door. External power on, APU off. Perfection. I don't see why this jetway wasn't available to come over. It looks like it's the same model as that one, and what? Why? That's so weird. Okay. Anyway, let's check out the landing rate on Volanta. It was smooth, I'm hoping. And it is affirmative. 287. Sometimes I feel like it's either one or the other that is smooth. So it's obviously feet per minute not so good, but G-force of 1.02 perfect. But sometimes, like in my previous flight in the 787, I got why is it not loading the landing rate? Yeah, there we go. Got a great feet per minute, 97, but the G-force was 2.8. Yeah, I don't think I can win with this. So I hope you guys had a wonderful time sitting down, relaxing to the video. I'll see you all next week. Maybe another short haul aircraft back in the FS Labs or something. I say another short haul aircraft. I meant short haul flight. Yeah, I haven't been in the FS Labs in a while, so maybe we'll hop into that. Hope you hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you all next time. Have a good week. Bye bye.